This is Jones C. Edwards Stadium in Huntington, West Virginia. Today, a showdown between a pair of undefeated giants in a game that should have long-lasting implications. It's the New Mexico Lobos and the Marshall Thundering Herd. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Howie Rowe.
The Thundering Herd head coach told me before the game, this could be one of their most important games of the year. With both teams undefeated, this game is a separator. As the college football playoff looms near, they have to separate the fruit. They are one of the best teams in the country. They have a chance to do that here today. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Lobos ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Boston. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And I thought it was a good job by the quarterback, really seeing the drag route start to come across the field, and he puts the ball pretty much on the money. And you got to make that play. You got to make those catches to get this offense in a rhythm, to stay ahead of schedule. Those are ones he doesn't drop very often.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Oh, he had him out there, and he was trying to compensate for that speed, but just a little too much distance.
That's just greased lightning, so you think, I can't overthrow this guy. I'm going to throw it out there and let him run underneath it just a little bit too far for the speedster.
Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. Offense in a bunch formation. Back to pass, it's Lane. Caught. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
2nd down to the air. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Lobos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Second and long here. They'll move the wide receiver. Right back to it. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Sends it back in motion. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds a tight end down the gut. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
You know, athletic tight ends today are such a premium in college football. Not only can these guys block, but you see this tight end and his ability in the open field, the wiggle that he has to make people miss. Don't see that too often.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Driven back.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He'll set up to throw. Makes the grab. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Wide receiver going in motion. Still looking. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Quick give. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Dropping back, it's Lane. Stepping to the right. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
3rd and long from the 42. if they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the pass. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Hey, man, I love guys with situational awareness in football. It's 3rd and long. You know it. He's sitting right near the sticks, ready to break on the football, ready for the quarterback to throw. He does, forces the INT. Nice heads-up, smart play by that young man.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Caught over the middle. It's Culliver. They'll mark him down right there. Good pickup, but still a little bit short of the 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They're working that left side. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Marshall! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the...
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Finds his target. Taken down.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw, it's Lane. Got the back over the middle. Runs through a man, and he might have space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind him, and that's where you can make big plays.
The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Quick catch. Oh, what a move to get open. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
On the run, it's Humphrey. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
To throw, it's Lane. Fires to the right. Fires it incomplete. Connection on 2nd down, now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's 3rd and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on 4th. You don't have to worry about that now. Because of the pass completion, it's 1st and goal.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is the top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Look out! Back's got it. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Lobos!
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And the point after is good. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He's going to run it. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
You see offenses doing this a lot now. When you got a scrambling quarterback, get him outside the pocket. Run a bootleg to the left where he has the option. What can he do? Pick him up, put him down, and go get some yardage, or he can throw it down the field to try to make an even bigger play.
Long way to go on 2nd down. They're all over him. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
And I think this is important for this D football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the run.
Makes a grab and room to run. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The run inside. It's Meadows. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the lone running back. Oh, he's got some space. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Hurd! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. He'll start the return inside his 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Scanning the field, it's Lane. He's got it. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
13. Good enough for first down.
Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. The 10! And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, New Mexico!
Number 1.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Sells the run, looking to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Just gets rid of that one.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
Changing the routes with his receivers. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds his man. Worked his way ahead for a pickup of about 6 yards on the play. Clock stops. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. Marshall will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Going to field this one in tight quarters. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for a man, it's Lane. He tries to take the top off. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
2nd and long here. Leaves it with the back. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Yeah, and that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Lobos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Just going to keep it after the snap. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Complete. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front 7 are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Looking downfield, it's Lane. Moving out to the right. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
That one was a major league knuckleball, ducking and darting and somehow finding its way over the crossbar. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Delay to the back. It's Meadows. Got the first down. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. fires to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Brings up second down.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Making the adjustment on the play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Out wide left, it's Culliver. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Lets it fly. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the number 6 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Tigers coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return.
The victory gets this team to 4-2. It has not been a perfect start, but they are right in position entering the second half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
They'll open this third quarter with a run. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Lane. It's complete to the left. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Handoff to the lone back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On the last play, it's 2nd and 10. That one's not even close.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
And that's a teach tape on 3rd down right there. That's a great job by the defense. Being back, understanding it's 3rd down. If they're going to throw it short, man, I'm going to break on the football, go down, be very physical. You want to throw a slant, man, you make sure that they feel you. That's a great job by this defense, being physical, making sure he doesn't secure that catch.
Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Rides to the back. Stopped right there.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Motion from the wideout. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Got his man. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Drops back on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Back to pass on second down. Got him quickly. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Marshall quick to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Wants to go up top on second down. He wants to go deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Man, defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the defense like, listen, hey, you're going to have to guard this. You better start being worried about the deep ball. Now maybe I can take some shots underneath, and it might loosen that secondary up a bit.
Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun on 3rd down. Firing to the right, complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Culliver. That's where they'll mark him. A very productive play and a first down. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws to the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to pass inside the red zone. This time it's complete.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
And sometimes the quarterback grabs the football so quick and tries to get out of his hand, rushes it a little bit on these quick throws. Sometimes they don't even grab the laces, and you could tell he just grabbed it, threw it a little bit too quick, and missed behind the wide receiver.
Third down play from the gun. Fires into the end zone. Got him downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise to the quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Moving the pocket, it's Lane. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll move the tight end. Hits inside. It's Humphrey. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
And the Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Sends it downfield. Hits him in stride at the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Lobos!
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. First play of this drive. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Makes the catch. It's Culliver.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Makes the grab. There he goes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Marshall quick to the line. Fresh center downs going to the air. Keeping his eyes downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's knocked down short gain. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Long way to go on second down. They want to throw it. Trying to get behind the defense. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
It's complete to the right. At midfield, he's got room. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Motion from the back. Second down, gonna throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. They'll send the back in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. It's complete on the right side. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. Wide receiver going in motion. Handoff to the single back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The play fake. Buying a little time to his left. Caught. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Marshall quick to the line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking to throw. That one just came off his hand badly.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is third and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Marshall! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here come the Lobos to get things going on offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
At the 36. Good enough for a first down.
Two somewhat unexpected undefeated teams, and only one will stay that way here in the final few moments. Plows through the defense. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Back to throw, it's Lane. Unloads to the right. Taken in by Smith on the right side.
Caught by the receiver. Gain of 18. First down for the offense.
The Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Zings it complete to the right. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use the timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. This time they'll throw it. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Big opportunity for this defense to get a stop and maybe get the ball back on 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Lane. Makes the grab. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? They'll run him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Fires immediately. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. From the gun, the ground game. Fighting off the defender. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here.